Hey everyone, this is Jay, and today we're going to do a PSA grade reveal. We got our paperwork right here, so let's see what we have. We are sitting with a value bulk submission of 38 total cards. And it looks like there are some pre-grades to come along with it. So not only does ProGrade Card Services submit cards for you, but if you want peace of mind before you submit, we also offer pre-grade assessments where we'll do a full mock-up of what the graders will see. That way then you can make an educated decision. All right, so we got Dan Marino kicking us off. I have a client who loves submitting these. It's almost like every submission has one of his rookies in there. And usually they come back a little lower, but he loves collecting them. You can see this one is definitely off-centered, top to bottom, left to right. All right, Mickey Mantle. This one's a triumvirate. And the triumvirate gets a 10. All right, there we go. And it's the nickname. So the Mick must complete the rest. Let's move our other second box. Over here for now. All right, we have a Jalen Hurts, 2020 Don Ross. We have a 10 on the rookies. All right, we have a Zay Flowers, and actually we have a Zay Flowers right here. So there's our pre-grade. The front was pretty clean. Had a little corner issue here, so I had knocked it down for corner and edging. On the back was a bigger concern, had printer lines, had a big dimple right here, and centering was off. I still thought it could get a 10, so I said a 9-10, and it came back as a 10. There we go. Nice. Congrats for my client. All right, next one we have is a Joe Burrow Razzle Dazzle. I did consultation on this one. And I said 9-10, and this one came back a 10. All right. Awesome. Beautiful Razzle Dazzle in a 10. Too bad he's out of the playoffs now. All right, Javonte Williams. A 9 on the laser. Javonte gets a 9 on the laser. Patrick Mahomes. This was pulled right next to me during a submission event, and we even said that there was something on it. So I think we said 8-9, and here you can even see some corner whitening. And it gets the 9. Comes back a 9. All right, Kyle Pitts we did a pre-grade for. And we said 9-10 again. Had a little bit of off-centering, a little heavier on top. Had a little bit of surface, had light surface on the back, but we said a 9-10, and gets the 10. There you go. Beautiful. Gets the 10. All right, we have a Caitlin Clark out of Select. Gotta imagine the pop count of these are growing heavily, and it gets a 10. There you go. Nice return. All right, we got Jalen Hurts. Canvas hits a 10. All right, rolling on those 10s. I got another Caitlin Clark. This one's the Select Premier. Gets a 10. Hits it. All right, we have Veteran Combos. This was Skeens. Oh, look at that. All right, the Jack-O-Lantern hits a 10. Look at that rainbow. This was a consult I did for a client. All right, we have a Devon A-Chan, and the laser hits a 10. Not laser, the velocity, excuse me, hits a 10. All right, Earl Campbell Downtown. We did consultation on this one, and it was clean, so I'm glad it came back a 10. Look at that rainbow. That's gorgeous. All right, we have another Paul Skeens. Gets a 10 on the update. The 10 on the update. Caleb Williams Prestige. Again, I was right next to the client when he pulled this. It came out and I even told him, that's a beautiful looking card. And there it is, a 10. Let's hope he can rebound in 2025. All right, we have a Champions League. A 10 on the Merlin. There you go. The Gamers. Another Merlin. Gamers. This one gets a 9. Eric Dickerson, rookie. Gets a 9. All right, and then we finish the first box up with a Grady Dick Prism to 249. The Blue Scope gets a 9. All right, so that was our first box. I'm going to switch over to our second box. Okay, we're empty. All right, so Cade Cunningham's going to start us off for the second box. And the ice comes in at a 9. A 9 on the ice. Anthony Richardson, Optic Rookie, gets a 10 on the hollow. There's that rainbow. All right, Paul Skeens, a 10 on the Bowman Chrome. Got Brock Bowers. This was consultation. I remember this. This client is a huge Raiders fan, and he had me look over a bunch of Brock Bowers, and these were the cleanest ones. And sure enough, Red Pandora comes back at 10. All right, this was another consult. This is the second downtown. We had Ben Roethlisberger, as well as we had, I think it was Eric Dickerson. And gets a 10. There you go. Oh, look at that color. That's gorgeous. Yeah, all right. Who was the other one? I don't feel like it was Dickerson. Earl Campbell, that's right. So Earl Campbell and the Roethlisberger downtown both gets a 10. So Bowers, this is the second one. We said this should be clean, and it comes back a 9. All right. I mean, it looks I thought it was heavy bottom to top, but that's just how they make these cards. So yeah. All right. Well, they got something on there. All right, Legacies. Buster Posey with Willie Mays, a 10. There you go. The gold refractor gets a 10. Gotta assume that that's probably a low pop count right there. If not a 1. There we go. Look at you. Jordan 87 comes back a 7. There you go. Jordan 87 comes back a 7. All right, we had one card that was not eligible. Minimum size requirement on this collector's choice. What a weird thing to accuse of being trimmed. Huh. I'll have to run the measurements on that later, but that is a weird card to accuse of being trimmed. And everything looks square, so I'm not sure what they saw. I'll have to check that. All right, we have a Rashi Rice out of Prism Draft Picks. The snakeskin hits a 10. Look at that thing slither. All right, we got Paul Skeens. This one should be a Spokes, and we actually have a pre-grade for this. So I found corner damage on the bottom left that also was edging. So I was very hesitant on giving this a 10. So I gave this an 8-9, and then they gave it a 10. So I'll take it. Look at that. I called it Spokes. Pink laser. Yeah, those look like lasers. Those are pretty. All right, then we had to throw in a higher value Pokemon card. We had a Pikachu out of Surging Sparks come back as a 9. All right, we had a second Heroes. Both Heroes had issues on them. So I think I said 8, 9, but he wanted to submit them anyways, which was fair. So this one comes back a 9. John Elway, rookie card, a 6. Yeah, I mean, look at that centering. Oof. Oofta. All right, another John Elway rookie card. This one's a 7. Still got pretty hardcore centering on it. Another Dan Marino, a 6. Another Dan Marino, an 8. And finishing us off with a final Brock Bowers, the third one, hits a 10. There you go. All right, so we got a good-sized pile of 10s. We got a smaller pile of 9s, a small pile of 8, and then we got some older rookie cards that my client just wanted to preserve. So that is our grade review. If you ever want any peace of mind beforehand, we also offer pre-grade assessments or consultation to help make sure you are spending your money wisely. This has been Jay with ProGrade. Have a great day.